Spoiler warning, F1 review. Let's get right into this. This movie was incredible. I rarely give 10 out of 10s nowadays, especially for theatrical releases. A lot of the time too, you wanted to just sit on it, just see long term how you feel about it. I love this movie. I don't think I'm ever going to change that opinion. This is a 10 out of 10 movie. By far the best movie I've seen this year. Granted, I haven't seen too many, but I'm trying to see more and more. But from what I've seen, it's not only is it the best movie this year, I don't see any other movie that's coming out this year topping it. No chance. This movie has Formula One. So much passion and effort got put into this movie. Like, you can just tell the desire was there. The pace was incredible, like so nicely paced. The 2.5 hours, which is the runtime of this movie, flies. You're invested from start to finish. I never got bored. The characters as well, very appealing. I think all of them were really likable characters. Of course, you had Brad Pitt playing Sonny Hayes, my bad. I don't know where Johnny came from. Sonny Hayes and Joshua Pierce, kind of the understudy rookie-esque. I like the dynamic between the two. Yes, it's kind of predictable that they'd have their differences, but I think they handled it pretty well. You saw a bunch of stakes. I'm glad that things weren't predictable, where like every race had the same outcome. I feel like every race, I just did not predict the outcome correctly, which is a really good thing. You want movies to be unpredictable like that. And I thought the main technical director was an amazing character. And if you've watched Better Call Saul, I know her from Better Call Saul. She plays Mike's daughter-in-law, Stacey Ehrmantraut. So I recognized her, and I'm like, it just clicked in like 3 seconds. I'm like, oh my goodness, that's her. That's crazy. Yeah, she plays the technical director. Her name is Kate. And she was an amazing character too. She really nailed the accent. I'm not sure what her first accent is in real life, but it's different from Better Call Saul, which was obviously just raw American. That was like German accent, and it worked really well. She was amazing. I can't even tell which one is her first accent, which is really impressive for her and her acting skills. But yeah, every single race, I love how we went around the world. Of course, you had one in the Netherlands, Japan, Mexico was one of them that was kind of in a montage sense. Obviously, you had the one in Vegas, and I think the last one was in Abu Dhabi. And you're following this journey of Sonny Hayes, and I think overall you can see he's a pain in the ass, but you really grow to want him to succeed. You know about his past with Formula One racing. When we first see him, obviously he's in the NASCAR field, but then obviously he signs up because he gets told to go to that by one of the old people that he knew. I think his name slipped in my mind for some reason. Oh, Ruben. Yeah, his name was Ruben. Another great character, by the way. I thought he had a lot of wisdom to him, but also I liked the trust that he had in Sonny Hayes. You also had Peter, who was a part of the board, kind of an antagonistic character, and I'm just glad how that all played out. I'm glad they didn't like go too much toward the antagonistic trope, because just because someone's an antagonist doesn't mean they have to impose themselves as such in like an unrealistic way. They really kept this movie very level-headed with how real life, just people that are on other teams rooting against you on other just parts of the sport play with each other and just try and play mind games and try and do dirty tricks and just do whatever they can to be the best and succeed. It all just meshes really well. If you weren't into Formula One racing, this movie gets you into Formula One racing. It has that power to it. I absolutely loved it. And as someone who loves the Cars franchise, I just really just like the concept of the racing anyways. Like, this movie was incredibly paced. I loved seeing all the different teams. It was really nice that Lewis Hamilton was like almost a cameo, but he was a racer that you didn't want to succeed because he was the main rival for Joshua Pierce and Sonny Hayes on the final race. And it was really cool. You saw some shots of him too. There's also Max Verstappen in the movie, of course. I think Fernando Alonso was also here and there mentioned, but they're more so cameos, obviously, because they're real big name Formula One drivers. But yeah, the whole movie was paced. I love some of the shots that we got. The character dynamics were really amazing. I have honestly nothing but praise for this movie. I don't have a single bad thing to say about it. I thought that they pretty much nailed everything. I'm interested if this movie has any deleted scenes, but this movie just really just takes everything about Formula One and just puts it on the big screen for everyone to admire and just see what's so special about Formula One. And I thought that Joshua's mom too was a great character. The agent was a funny kind of, I guess he served more just to be like comedy, but yeah, he was really nice as well. The whole team, you just saw so many different clashes of mindsets go on. It was really fun. It was really entertaining to follow it throughout. And this movie came out on June 27th. I literally saw it and it was July 19th. And yet the theater wasn't filled, but it was decently still big. That just shows how popular this movie is, how good this movie is. I would go and rewatch this movie, but I'm just not someone that goes and rewatch theatrical releases because I just much rather spend my money on something I haven't seen. But if ever there was a movie I'd rewatch, it'd be this one 100%. They absolutely just, I feel like they just hit every nail in that coffin for this movie. It is an amazing movie. It is a 10 out of 10 movie. Like, if I was doing IMDb ratings for this movie, it'd get a straight 10.0, and that's no exaggeration. It really just epitomizes everything about Formula One. Every actor and actress just killed it, in my opinion. Like, I just got nothing to say other than that. So I can maybe go into more details, but it's like, I feel like there's so many things to talk about and so many things I could just mention that really worked well for this movie. I like some of the slow paced stuff too. It wasn't all just the races, but you got a good glimpse of that. It was like a nice blend of just in the action, in the races. You can't take your eye off the screen to just, low ground. Let's talk about life. Let's kind of get to know the characters, as in like they're humanized. They're not just, oh, these racers that you only see the professional side of them and they almost look a little robotic in their movements. Like, you actually just get to understand and know these characters on a personal, humanistic level, and I really appreciated that. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Formula One, the movie. If there's anything that you think I should have mentioned that I haven't, but like I would if I remembered it, but there's just so many good things about this movie. This is a movie I would 100% recommend to anyone out there. And this, in my opinion, the best movie of the year. And I don't think anything's topping that. So let me know what you guys thought about Formula One, the movie. Let me know if you're going to go and see it. But again, I already said at the start of this video, this was spoiler filled. So you were warned. But yeah, Formula One, the movie, absolutely incredible.